Okay, guys, next one's gonna be 90-90 breathing. Line your back so we got the 90-degree angle. Low back's nice and flat. Right foot's gonna go just above the left. Okay? Gonna take the ball, put it between the knees. Gonna squeeze that ball. Left leg drives into the right leg. Dig those heels in. Lift your butt up off the ground. You're gonna pretend like those feet are stuck in cement. Can't move. Feel the back of those legs light up a little bit. Gonna go and get into a breath pattern now. I'm gonna take a nice breath into my nose. Feel everything expand all the way around. Exhale out of the mouth. I'm gonna reach for the sky with the right hand. Inhale through the nose. Exhale and reach. Think about 10 breath cycles. Come on down. Move on to the next thing. Okay, next one is the supine glute stretch. So side we want to stretch, we're going to cross over the opposite leg. Ankle's going to be behind the knee. From there, make sure our lower back's nice and flat on the ground. I'm going to bring that foot off the wall a little bit. Going to feel some pull right here. From there, we want to get into a breathing technique. So you're going to take breath in through the nose for a couple seconds. As you exhale, I want to drive that knee towards the wall. Keep the knee there. Get a breath in. Exhale, drive further. Keep it there. Inhale again. Sure, as you're exhaling, those ribs are coming down. You're feeling that low back stay nice and flat. We want 5 breaths and rotations here. We'll go 5 breaths and rotations over here. Very good. So we're gonna go over wall press abs here real quick. Find a wall, lie down in front of it, head's gonna be just below it. Gonna place both hands on the wall, push into that wall firmly. Bring those knees up past the hips, pull those toes up towards the knees or dorsiflex. From there, we're gonna go and take a nice little breath in. We're gonna exhale, so we reach out with our heels, keep our low back nice and flat. Go as far as you can without letting that low back pop up off the ground. For me, it's gonna be right about there. I'm gonna bring my heels back up, or my heels and knees back up, and repeat. Should feel those ribs stay down when you exhale, and should feel that anterior core turn on. Ten reps there. Come on up. Okay, guys, coming at you with the lateral crawl. So getting set for this one, what I want to see us push that ground away. I don't want to see any sag through that upper body. Push that ground away. Hips are actually kind of underneath us here. And then from there, we're going to move. Opposite knee, opposite hand. Nice and slow. Moving as if you've got a pot of coffee or a bowl of soup balancing on your lower back or mid-back. When you go nice and slow to get things warmed up. A little more of a challenge, make sure those hips are underneath me. I've got that good push through the floor. Bring those knees up just a little bit. Same pattern. Okay, so next up is the hip car, or controlled articular rotation. Find a wall or something you post against. I'm gonna push into it. I'm gonna keep my toes pulled up just like that wall press abs we did over there. I'm gonna bring that knee up. I don't wanna let my belly button rotate at all. I'm gonna bring that knee as far out as I can. Rotate at that hip. Reach as far back. Place the foot on the floor. I'm going to bring it back up, as far back. Okay, next up is the shoulder car, shoulder controlled articular rotation. So with that, I'm going to stand kind of close to the wall just to provide some frame of reference. Hips are up nice and high. I'm going to keep these ribs down, don't want to be moving around a whole lot. Palm's gonna start forward. I'm gonna reach as far forward as I can until I feel a block. I feel that block, I don't wanna go out. I keep reaching back. Start to rotate that hand as far as I can without reaching towards that wall, without rotating. Just far back as possible. Keep rotating that arm. Try to rotate that thumb behind you. Keep it in tight. Going back, go until you feel that block. It, bring it back down, and once more. Go until you get that block. Okay guys, next one's gonna be lateral squat with plate reach. Play with your stance a little bit, we're gonna start kind of wide. Weight's gonna be on the chest, hips gonna be underneath, gonna be nice and tall. From there, I'm gonna go and sit to one side. I'm sitting back in that hip, rotating up on that heel, reaching and exhaling. Push through that foot, stand up tall. I'm gonna go the opposite direction now. Hips are underneath, nice and tall. What's up guys, Coach Dan here. I'm going to give you a visual of a Turkish get up done really slow. Observe. Go ahead and switch sides. Okay guys, so we're gonna come at you with the half kneeling quad stretch with hip internal rotation. So find a bench, it would be a workout bench or in a locker room, could be a couch, whatever. Knee's gonna be right underneath the hip. I don't wanna be in this arch back position. Straight up and down, knee through the top of the head, not arch back. Not leaning forward a whole lot. Front leg, vertical shin, not out to the side, just kind of straight in front. My hips are even. Grab onto a stick or a bar, something of that nature. Drive that stick into the ground, lift that pelvis up underneath you, nice and long through the top of the head. And I want to get into some deep belly breathing. I'm going to take that out, that back foot, I'm going to rotate